Fall's in full swing. It's chilly outside, it's windy, it's raining, and what do you want to drink? A sweet, smoky, well-crafted, and cask strength dram. Well, I have all of that in this bottle. Let's get into it. Okay, we have Ballechin 20-year first fill Port Pipe matured Highland Scotch whiskey. The heavily peated release of Edradour distillery, which is my favorite distillery. This guy comes in at 54.7% alcohol, 109.4 proof. And I am not kidding when I say this is literally a dessert in a glass, and it is perfect for these chillier months. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy a dram of Ballechin 20-year together in this review. Cheers. Okay, well, that first impression of this guy a long time ago, put it up here, and it's been a while. I have had a lot of this bottle. It's a very good bottle. So let's waste no time, get into this nose. Oh, just sweet, sweet smoke. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna try and get rid of all my bias, but Edradour is my favorite distillery, and Ballechin is just, mwah, so good. Highland peat is a little different than Isla peat. It's a little less briny. Just chocolate dream. It's almost like a smoky candy bar. This is great. I mean, port finished single malts, especially mature for 20 years, especially in a port pipe. A lot of like plums, of dark fruit skins, probably strawberries and raspberries. There's some honey in there too. The legs aren't as fast as some other Edradours I've had. This is more like the medium-bodied whiskey, so it's oily enough just to coat your mouth really well, but thick enough that it really has a nice finish to it. Whoa. I got a lot of chocolate and vanilla on there. This is a sweet, sweet, sweet nose, and when you get past that initial layer of smoke, all that sweetness and fruit hides underneath, and I love that. It's like the fog opening up in the morning when the sun just bakes it off. Boom, here's the rest of the nose. I mean, I'm gonna give this nose a 4.75. It is incredible. And while I'm smelling it, I'm just looking at the color, and I don't do color as part of my review process, but this color is just fantastic. Edradour does a great job in the color game. They don't color their whiskeys, but whatever cask they choose and how they do it throughout their process, it's just one beautiful whiskey after the next, okay? But yeah, 4.75 on the nose here. It's fantastic. Smoky, sweet, fruity. They all run in tandem together. The smoke doesn't go over top of the other notes. It complements them. And if you like peat and you like sweet whiskeys, this is your guy. I mean, good God. And now my favorite part. Let's drink it. Oh my goodness. Right now for me, it's like 50 degrees outside, really windy, and it's been raining all day. If I went out in the back, screen-in porch, and sat down, this would warm me up immediately. A lot of graham crackers, marshmallows. Literally almost like having a s'more right in front of the fire with this thing. Just picture s'more, fire. You're getting the smoke, the sweet, and the savory with that graham cracker. A lot of the baking cupboard spices there. Nutmeg, cinnamon, brown sugar. Very, very sweet forward here. The red fruit that I had on the nose kind of takes a little bit of a back seat here. It moves into more of the brighter red fruits, kind of raspberry, cherry, strawberries. But goodness, there's a little bit of honey aspect in there, a little bit of an oiliness. Oh my God. And in fact, it's chewier than I gave it credit for when I looked at the nose and saw the legs. The Edradour distillate is impeccable. It is incredibly clean. It is incredibly well crafted. It takes to a lot of finishes and maturations very well and just shines through here. It is great. Holy crap. This is one of the best peated whiskeys I've had in a while. And I can tell you right now, the finish is lasting a long time. I'm saying 30 plus seconds. A lot of vanilla on the finish, some raisins with chocolate. Oh my gosh. Dessert whiskey, seriously. And honestly, the peat and the smoke take a back seat on all these layers here. On the nose, this opens up real quick, and you get to the good stuff. Not to say the smoke isn't the good stuff, but you know what I mean. And on the palate, I immediately get hit with sweetness. I don't get hit with smoke. The smoke is there. It lays on the back, a little bit of the ash on the finish on the back of my tongue, but you get a lot of nice sweet vanilla and fruity characteristics 30 plus seconds after. I'm gonna give the Palate a 4.75 as well. Sorry, as well. It is just incredible. I'm not sure what would give it a 5 for me. There's just these like intangibles that this quite doesn't have. I mean, but a freaking 20-year peated whiskey, this is exactly what you want out of the experience. And going for the finish though, I think finish gets a 5 here. It is one of the longer finishes I've had in a Scotch in a little bit, and I think I'm back to the longest finish I've had recently is the Willet Unicorn. That video is up here. That finish was like a minute plus, and we were both just blown away, me and Scotch Daddy. It was just crazy. That thing, I cannot wait to review that. But anyway, this guy, 20 plus second finish on this, and I'm getting the sweetness. I get a lot of the aspects on it. I get the pull off flavors, and it's long. I mean, those are the main aspects you want out of the finish. It is the last thing you remember from your whiskey, so you want it to be good and you want it to last a little bit. So I'm gonna give the finish a 5 on that. And real quick, I forget how much I paid for this bottle, so I'm gonna be back in a second. Okay, check my email from whiskeyworld.com. I got that guy online for $210, and holy crap, yes, I will do that so many times again, because in the States, an Edradour 10 sherry is like 180 bucks. It's stupid. A 20-year Ballechin Port Pipe, only $30 more? Okay, awesome. So value-wise, that's really hard to say. I mean, in the bottle, it's incredible. I think Whiskey World does have good prices. At least I bought it before all this turmoil was going on with shipping and all that. So shipping was way better for me then. But I would say 200 plus bucks for a 20-year Scotch. You're looking at what, $10 a year for the age statement? Pretty standard. It's pretty good. Value, I'm gonna give it a 4.5, just because sometimes $200 just feels meh for a bottle, you know? Especially considering I've had this thing for less than a year and it's that far down. It's because I like it so much. I don't buy whiskey to look at it. I buy it to drink it. So yeah, 4.5 on the value there. Let's tally it all up. Looks like that's a 19 out of 20, unless I did my math wrong, which I don't think I did. That is an incredible score for this. I love Edradour. Ballechin is great. If you're a peat lover and you want a different peat other than Islay, check out Ballechin. They've got the 12-year Oloroso, I have one over there. It is great. I'm pretty sure I've reviewed it on the channel. I'll put it up here if I remember. They make an incredible single malt, an incredible distillate, and it would behoove you to try them out if you have not already. They used to be called they used to be the smallest distillery in Scotland, so they're called the Scotland's Little Gem, and they are a gem. They make great products. But you know what we have to do now? We have to torture the wife and see how she takes it. Spoilers, it will not be good. Okay, wife time. Spoilers. You won't like that.
Great.
It's smoky. Let's see if she throws up. I don't know if she will, but last time I kind of thought she was about to.
No.
What was that?
That's really bad.
Oh, is okay. Well, more for me. See, the reason that she doesn't like whiskey is because I started with the peaty stuff, and that's all she's had access to recently, or in my whiskey life, and I've ruined it for her. That's okay. Well, there you go. Ballechin at 20-year Port Pipe matured in the books. We all know Mission C was not going to like that. But if you like this video, give it a like. If you aren't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It is the best way to support me. But as always, see you guys next time, and cheers.